Alright, let's rename this newly constructed university here. I think I'll call it Central Mendoza State. If you'll give me one moment, please. The other university is nearly at capacity. So let me type this out. Please give me a few moments here. One moment, please. Alright, Central Mendoza State University. So, they have two options as far as universities are concerned in the city. You either have Zephyr Rapids Technical University, which is very nearly at capacity right now, or they can go to Central Mendoza State up here. Good old CMSU. It's almost an obscene sounding acronym actually, but it's completely innocent, I assure you. Alright, now as you can see here by all of these icons, apparently shortly before reaching the last milestone during my previous video, a number of problems have cropped up due to transportation issues throughout the city, and I have made concerted efforts to solve that issue. I'll go ahead and show you right now. First, I'll zoom in on this bus station here. So you can see here, each of those colored lines represent a bus line that originates at that bus station. 7 total. And they go to various points throughout the city, everywhere except for Meadowlark. From this particular bus station here. The other one, the one right along the edge of Stevens Landing and Paragrove, has 3 bus lines which also service Meadowlark. I was reluctant to do that because of the heavy traffic ordinance in Meadowlark, but I knew that I couldn't fully isolate it from public transportation. That's just impossible. The people living there need to go to work, they need to be able to go to shopping areas outside of the Meadowlark district, and there's even a single bus line that goes straight into the 14 Woodlands, traversing it all the way to the nuclear plant and the 4 incineration plants over here, although that's going to be a very tight turn at this end of the road for the buses. Although fortunately the green line here is a very simple bus loop. It just goes around the perimeter and through the primary residential area in the south of Meadowlark here. So even if I have to delete the green line and make a new one, that is an option if I need to restructure the roads out here in the 14 Woodlands. But the entire purpose of the bus lines that I have established is to help these multiple issues that have cropped up. Apparently, they have spread even further than I had anticipated beforehand, almost to an apocalyptic level. This city is almost, well, it's in trouble. It's in a lot of trouble. It needs more services to ensure that all of these areas are properly reached by the citizens, and I want to make sure that happens. The only bus line that I haven't built yet is one that actually connects Meadowlark here to the commercial areas in the North Banks and Mendoza. There's only one bus line that actually leads into Mendoza right now, and that is from the Olive Plains bus station here. Although that should be enough for the time being. Now what I'm going to do right now, let me go ahead and start my timer. And here we go. Unpause. Where are all the garbage trucks? Why is no one picking up our trash? I'm not sure what to tell you. There should be a sufficient amount of garbage disposal facilities to ensure that garbage trucks are sent to the right areas of the city. All of these areas are in danger of closing right now. Although with that said, I'm about to do something drastic. Because I came to realize something. Peargrove might better serve the city if it was tourism-based. I'll go ahead and show you. Zoom out here. You see Peargrove here? This strip that covers the waterfront along the banks of the river. And this corner near Stevens Landing. I have extended Stevens Landing further north. The southern section of Stevens Landing, the original section, is fairly narrow and is in the rough shape of Mississippi. The one further north is supposed to be the extension. It's going to directly border the North Banks, which is the other commercial district for the city, although Stevens Landing directly serves the... which direction is that? I think that's the western section of the city. Yeah, that's where Meadowlark is located, the west section of the city limits. What I'm going to do, I'm going to demolish everything in Peargrove except the residential buildings and repurpose it as a tourism-based commercial section. So let's get on with it. Alright, demolish that, that. It is a drastic measure on my part, but I've come to realize that leisure-based commercial zones might better serve residential areas like the Olive Plains and Mendoza instead. So instead of making one dedicated section for leisure, let's invert that and make this entire section dedicated towards tourism instead, because the tourism industry is completely non-existent in Zephyr Rapids. I'm going to change that right now. Go ahead and demolish all of this. It's not every day that I repurpose an entire district, but Peargrove is a fairly small district as it is. It's not going to matter that much. Now we already have a few abandoned buildings here. That's simply due to lack of access, lack of transportation to those areas, so with any luck, the bus lines will assist in that. Throughout the city proper, there are 10 bus lines in total, 7 of which originate in Olive Plains, and 3 of which originate near Stevens Landing, as I've stated before, so I really hope they're enough because I don't want any of these districts to die off. Don't feel bad about Peargrove. All of these people will be able to find jobs elsewhere. If there's one thing that I've ensured, it's that Zephyr Rapids does accommodate people, anybody living there in terms of a job market. That was my entire goal. There was always a place for everyone in Zephyr Rapids. As long as you're willing to work and pay your taxes and earn your keep, anyone's welcome here. At least that's the idea in theory. In practice, that might not quite work. I will fully admit that. But now that I have completely gutted the central portion, let's go ahead and repurpose Peargrove specifically for tourism. And the way I do that actually is not the way I was trying to do, but this. What'd I just do? No, hold on now. Alright. Repurposed for tourism, see the umbrella, or... Yeah, see the umbrella icon there? Underneath the paragraph there? That indicates it's now purposed for tourism, commercial industries. So, let's start rezoning, huh? Okay, high density commercial zone. Oh, I didn't need to rezone that after all. It's already zoned. See all the blue fields along the grids there? Done and done. Alright, unpause. Let's see what happens and see if the bus lines actually help at all. Pierce Miller is happy about the smoke detector policy. As a rule, I distribute smoke detectors for free to every building in the districts. Fire safety is of utmost importance in this city, and utmost importance. Okay, right now industrial demand is high. And I know why. See this? The eastern edge of the tuna here. A lot of abandoned buildings I need to get rid of, but these icons are gradually beginning to diminish. I can see them start to wink out. That's good. Maybe the bus lines are actually effective. Right now, the vast majority originate from the Olive Plains at that station over here, with a smaller number originating from here. As the North Banks, let me pause here. As the North Banks develops further, along with Stevens Landing Extension and Mendoza, I'm going to begin making use of this bus station here. Oh, what's this now? A high crime icon? Home of the Stuff Store. Crime rate is high, so what do we have? A lot of shoplifters? What's going on? As long as I don't see more than one of those icons in a district, I'm okay. But I'm going to keep an eye on that to make sure it doesn't spread. Fire. House fire right here, and they have responded. Okay. Come on, bus lines, work your magic. We can't have this. We can't have districts starting to die because customers can't get to them. That's the main problem. Or in the case of the industrial district here, the South Banks. Yeah, let me show you. I'm not sure if I've actually done this yet. Yeah, see this? The South Banks right here is this enormous swath along the south banks of the river in the original city. So, that has the opposite problem. It isn't as if customers actually go to the industrial areas, but they can't actually ship their products to existing customers, is what the problem is. So let's go ahead and click out of that, unpause, and see how these bus routes help. This commercial section in Meadowlark is basically dead. See all those abandoned buildings there? But I want these icons to decrease in density before I start demolishing abandoned buildings. Otherwise, it's going to be counterproductive. There's no real reason to extend Stevens Landing yet. It should be noted that my plan, after I've gained the very last land square in this playthrough, the very last land square is going to extend further north, just south of the 14 Woodlands here. And after I'm done with that, Meadowlark is going to extend along that swath there and further to the northwest along that light forested area. At least that's the plan. It's not actually going to extend into the 14 woodlands. That entire land square is likely going to be an extension of Meadowlark. Or at the very least, well, I'll decide that when I get there. I'm not seeing a lot of progress. Maybe I need to wait longer? Okay, nothing is being built in the Peargrove district, not yet. Although the office section, the extension of Stevens Landing, I've said it in the last video, that's thriving right now. I don't know why they haven't begun to build along this road grid up here. Let's give this another try, yeah? Because only 501 people actually live in Peargrove along that narrow strip of residential structures. Well, damn. Big business benefactor, I want that to be in place. Taxation, is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Let go of leisure. Well, that doesn't even apply anymore since it is no longer zoned specifically for leisure commercial. Let's go ahead and nix that. Unpause. See if that helps. Another fire? Jesus, what is going on, guys? I mean, okay, in-game it's June, specifically June 8th, 2032. Eight years in the future in-game. What's on fire? Albatross Publishing. Okay. So I can understand why that might be on fire, especially if they have a lot of books laying around and paper. Is anybody responding? Seriously, is anybody there yet? Okay, right there. The fire truck has arrived. Okay. The bus routes have not had much of an impact. Although they have had a... Well, wait, no, that's more abandoned buildings. Now, as you can see here, I'll pause. The entire old section of the North Banks is in very serious trouble right now. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, what? In the news section, the extension of the North Banks is also beginning to see the same problem. Now what's going on here? We have quite a number of sick individuals over here. See all those icons with the green faces? Okay, hospital, quick. 4 out of 30 ambulances are dispatched at this time. They should have the capacity to handle this. What about the clinic up here? Right here. Okay, 8 out of 8 ambulances are dispatched from the medical clinic in the South Banks. Or the North Banks, I should say, pardon me. What about Mendoza? That's the only nearby clinic, besides that one. Up here. Yeah, okay, found it. Clinic. 5 out of 8 ambulances are dispatched from the medical clinic in Mendoza, so although that would be somewhat difficult for them to reach this area unless they went down, what's that called? Adams Street. And then on to Miller Bridge here, which turns into Washington Street. Yeah, that's a central street through the Olive Plains. What's going on with all this commercial? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This is going to be a problem. Are the bus routes helping at all? They don't appear to be. I thought they would. Although I fully understand that it could take some time for a bus to reach a specific area or a large group of buses to reach a specific area of a district. Zoom in. Not happy about this. Not happy about this one bit. The city was just beginning to kick off, and now I have a major customer availability problem that I'm not quite sure how to solve. Besides what I've already done, maybe I just need to build another bus line? Well, if that were the case, the existing bus lines would have already minimized the problem. They haven't yet. It's gotten worse. See all the black icons? Those all indicate an abandoned building. Jesus. Zephyr Rapids is starting to look like Detroit. Although, to be fair, Detroit has made great gains and has taken great measures to improve quality of life and availability of services, so I really shouldn't judge. They have made great strides in recent years, and I'll grant that. Besides, nowhere's perfect. Obviously, my city is not. Okay. This isn't cool. 73 buses are in use from that bus depot. What's going on, guys? Okay, they are going through that intersection. What about up here? Anything up here? Okay, yeah, we have buses right here. The yellow and cyan line, respectively. Okay, they're going in that direction. I have to remember. Let's see. Yeah, they all drive on the right. I made sure of that. This is all US-style infrastructure. That's a squad car stuck behind a bus. Where are they up to? Owner, Peargrove Precinct, patrolling. Okay, so nothing expedient on their part. The buses should be functioning properly.
Saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
This is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio 2. And whoa! Looks like someone's
buses en route.
Okay.
What about this one here?
Easy, boy.
They'll play your favorite hits.
Buses en route. See all the people by the bus station here?
Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Cities Radio.
They're not stopped at that bus stop, so they're not actually picking anyone up. What's going on here? My population actually went down a bit.
We have a soundtrack just right for the Blue Sunset Light.
Well, I know exactly what's going on. Pause. Zoom in on that university. How many people are actually enrolled there? I have an idea. It's another drastic measure, but... Okay, 1,068 out of 4,500 possible student admission slots are enrolled in Central Mendoza State. So that shouldn't be an issue. What I'm thinking of doing... Alright, yeah, up here. Vasquez is slowly but surely beginning to develop. And this entire industrial section in Vasquez Park is specialized for timber and lumber, specifically. The lumber mill, original wood products, okay. As of yet, there is no bus service up there. To do that, I would actually need to connect it from this line and not through a toll booth. That would be the ideal way to do it. Damn. You know what? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because right now I have the opposite of a brain drain. Let me show you something. As one example, this here. See this? 20 out of 24 workers. 20 out of 24 employee slots are filled at Frank's Fine Fish Stick Factory here, but 14 are highly educated, which means there are 14 overeducated workers in that facility. That's a common problem in the South Banks Industrial District. So considering that I already have a fairly light development of the lumber industry in Vasquez Park, and there's also quite a number of agricultural facilities and other types of land in Meadowlark that can employ uneducated citizens. I think it's time. I need to enact the Industry 4.0 in the South Banks. Now what this does specifically, Industry 4.0, the new technologies alter the nature of the industrial workforce, meaning all industrial workplaces are for well and highly educated citizens. Increase production output 50%, reduces workplaces by 30%. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm going to do it anyway because I need to demolish a lot of abandoned buildings. Let's do this. Alright, now let's get to demolishing. That one, that one, that one. Careful that it's properly highlighted. That one, that one, that one. Only the black icons, not the red or the white. That one, that one, that one, that one. That one. I'm only guessing. I don't know whether or not this is going to help. That one. That one. Any more? Quite a few, actually. That one. That one. That one. That one. Make sure I highlight the right one. That one. And that one. Let's go to the east side where it is most prevalent. This one, 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 this one. Ah, crap. I accidentally demolished one that was occupied and in use, but that's okay. I can live with just one of those. Look at those empty slots there. Okay, now for the tuna. That one, that one. Careful now. That one, that one. The entire idea is that the uneducated job market, the niche market, will be filled by Vasquez Park and Meadowlark, at least for the time being. I hope so. Because as it stands, I actually have more industrial jobs than commercial or office jobs. And that's where I was trying to guide well-educated and highly educated citizens, but it's clear that there just weren't enough jobs of that type for them, because I had an abundance of well and highly educated residents in Zephyr Rapids after a time. You can see how that might cause an issue. That causes them to accept jobs that they're overqualified for, like these. Careful not to destroy the police station. There. Okay, and that. And that. That. Any more? Jesus, look at that. Okay, I'm not going to start demolishing the ones in the commercial district until there's actually a commercial demand. Unpause, let's see where this goes. I don't like this. Yeah, see all that? If all of those start to become red, they're in imminent danger of being abandoned. Congratulations to us. Mayor just announced that our beautiful city won the Most Attractive City Award. I'm glad to hear it because our commercial and industry are suffering. Oh, look at that. It's spreading. Okay. I think I've done everything I can for now. The only thing I can really do is just wait. And try to react accordingly. I don't know if that's going to be successful or not. There is nothing being built in Paragrove. Although for the time being, there is almost no commercial demand. And there are quite a number of abandoned buildings in Stevens Landing. Pause. I wonder if it'll help if I start demolishing things. No, make sure it's that corner building, not the one that's still occupied. There. What about this? That one too? Okay, there. Careful now. There. There, and there. Zoom out, let's see what else. There. Not liking this at all. Well, that's a big one. What was that? Well, no matter. It's technically unoccupied now. There, and now zoom in, make sure. There, and there. This one here. That one there. That one there, and there, and there, and... Okay, one last one in Stevens Landing. At least I hope it's the last one. This tall building here. Go ahead and destroy that. There are quite a number of sick people around the city right now. Do I need to improve the availability of health services, I wonder? It really couldn't hurt. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll do that right now. I can't have people getting sick on a daily basis, so... Medical clinic. Place this directly beside the firehouse. let's see. Average health is 66%, which is... okay, that's still a passing grade. But let's go ahead and expand this a little bit. Put a clinic right here in the Central Olive Plains. There. Maybe that'll help, maybe that won't. And it might also help if I put another clinic in Stevens Landing, at least the southern portion. Can't do that, there's railroad tracks right there, they're blocking it. Well, I could always put it right beside the bus station if I wanted to. It might have been a mistake to demolish Peargrove, but eventually it will be rebuilt. So I'm fine with that. Let's just stick to the... well, I don't know. You see, there's already a couple of clinics close to Stevens Landing in Meadowlark. I'll show you. Let's see, right here. Yeah, here. And another one south up here. Although it's worth noting that 15 out of 16 ambulances from both clinics have been dispatched. Well, we'll see how that one in Olive Plains works. That's by far the most densely populated residential section. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know what to say. Are you serious right now? Garbage is piling up right next to the incineration plants? You're serious right now. 10 out of 27 trucks, 20 out of 27 trucks, 20 out of 27 trucks, 19 out of 27 trucks dispatched. You mean they can't even... You know what? Fuck it. Oh, I have a problem here. Yeah, see this? Yeah. Yeah, there needs to be a police station and a firehouse in Vasquez Park. I've yet to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enact the Four Corners strategy. Police department here. And a firehouse next to it. By Four Corners strategy, I mean what I'm going to do. The entirety of Vasquez Park, I'm going to put a police station and a firehouse on each corner of Vasquez Park. Let's see. There's not much I can do about this. It's on fire, and there's a high crime rate. Come on, respond to that, please. Okay, what about the ongoing issue of customer availability? Because seriously, look at all this. Well, it's obvious the game is going to make me work on reaching the last milestone. I would expect nothing less, but it would seem that multiple issues have arisen. What's this? Pause. Okay, this apartment building here doesn't have water, which means this entire area should have water service. What I need to do right now is this. Go to water and build 2 more pumping plants. Okay, go ahead and build them here and here. And now extend the pipes to the pumps. Bam and bam. Okay, that should help. Is that going to reach there at all? I hope so. Now I need to watch for sewage icons as well, because I've noticed whenever the city has a comparable capacity for sewage disposal as it does for water distribution. Why is that a problem? What's going on? Oh, I see what it is. It's the actual water grid. Okay. I can see how that would be a problem. I thought I extended that further than I actually have.
Can you work your way under the fence and out of your pen and onto your life as a property mogul? Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now and get a free horse hat.
Okay.
Horse Economy 3, stable markets. Buy low, sell hay.
Up here.
We all want to be prepared. We all want to be sure that the people we leave behind don't think we're jerks.
Okay. Extend it further along
peace of mind for when you rest in peace.
this line here.
You can spend your final
In fact, do it all the way out here.
has everything taken care of. Final insurance.
Yeah, right there.
The last
There.
insurance
Okay.
you'll ever need.
This is Mars Official Radio with another letter from one of our listeners. Hey there, Penna. What's up? You are so cool. Almost as cool as the music you play. Just kidding.
Right
Would you
there.
like to meet up sometime? Maybe have a glass of wine and a donor? I feel that we could talk for... I feel that we could talk and talk and talk for hours and hours and
Okay,
hours.
now
What
extend
you
it
say?
further along this
You know
line
how to
here,
reach me.
starting
It is
at,
soon Friday again.
what is
You
that,
know.
Raymond Bridge?
Good
Yeah,
night, Mark.
up here.
Oh, well, it's time for another song.
Yeah, actually, no. I want it to be directly adjacent to the blue field here. And that line. What am I looking at? Okay, that's 88 degrees. 87 degrees. Try to keep that as even as possible. 87 degrees directly adjacent to that line. Extend it to the pipe system. Yes, okay. Okay, I believe I have solved that problem. Let's do this. One of many problems, apparently. Alright, yeah, the icon disappeared. There are a lot of dead people around. See all the skull and crossbone icons? Oh, what the... What is going on? Hearse is dispatched. Blasted. Okay, up here. Five dispatch from the crematorium. 9 out of 10 dispatch from the cemetery. What about down here? 10 out of 10 dispatch from the cemetery. Crematorium. 7 out of 7 from the crematorium. They are operating at capacity. Well, I just need to wait for them to get there. I don't think I'm ready to actually build another cemetery and crematorium just yet. In fact, it shouldn't be an issue because I have one at the outer eastern edge right here. 10 out of 10. 6 out of 7, again, so 16 hearses total have been dispatched from the cemetery and crematorium on the eastern edge there. Northeastern, specifically. Oh. Ooh, what's this? What's this? That's the first time that's happened. That's the first time that's happened. I've never had a building burned down like that before. Okay, demolish it. And rezone if necessary. Do I need to? No, that's good. Unpause. Yeah, wow. I don't think I'm going to solve these multiple issues during this video. That's not going to happen. I'm disappointed, but at the same time, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I knew that I was going to face a catastrophic event at some point during the history of Zephyr Rapids, and I've reached that point. But I'm at a loss, at least within the time constraint that I'm on right now. Can't really... This video can't be much longer than it already has been, so with that, I think I'll call that a wrap. Thank you for watching, and please keep an eye out for the next installment of Cities Skylines. With luck, I will be able to solve the myriad of issues besetting my beautiful city here. I really hope so.